if you look at Uber Suggest and you try to search for terms around website builder, these are the top 6 searches that I've found on Uber Suggest in US. That means these are the keywords that are being searched in Google US by these many amount of people. So 40,500 people are searching for how to create website every month. This is a monthly report, and how to create website, how create the website. These are the top terms, and there are hundreds of other search terms as well. But you can see just with 6 keywords, there are about 200,000 plus, that is 2 lakh plus searches every month. That's the demand right now in the US market. If you look at India, it's almost the same. It's about 35,000. So it's about 2 lakh plus just with the top 6 keywords. And there are tons of, I think there are about more than 2 million searches happening in India just on how to create a website. So this is just to show you guys the demand out there and why you should be creating a website in the first place. Now, before you get started with creating any website, right? What would anyone do? So ideally, if you want to launch your own website through the traditional means, basically the routes that anyone would take, the first step being is choosing the domain name. So you want to really find the right domain name, your website address where you want to host and set up your website. You would want to set up your hosting. That's a cloud storage where you would want to store your website and associated data around it. You would need a SSL installation that makes your website domain address secure, which is also one of the requirements by Google if you want your website to be indexed and be secured. The next step would be you would need to install a WordPress or any other CMS or application or technology that you want to use to basically create your website. CMS is content management system. So WordPress is one of the most popular ones, and there are tons of them out there. You would want to install plugins and apps that would make your website more advanced in terms of adding widgets, calendars, payment links, timers, any other fancy thing that you would want to make your website more beautiful and user-friendly. The next step is how you want to create the content and design for your website. Basically writing the right content and also making sure that it has a great design so people really like when they visit your website and they scroll through it. And 7 is the launch time. So essentially these are the amount of steps that you would need, but you don't have to really go through all this pain, because if you go through a traditional way, it will take you a couple of days, even a couple of weeks to completely set up and launch your website, and you would be paying hundreds of dollars every month just to maintain it. Because when you look at setting up your hosting, you would be paying a monthly fee, which goes minimum is about $25. Yeah, that's about 1,500 rupees every month. You will only pay for your hosting. For SSL, again, there would be a yearly cost, about 1,000 rupees a year. Your domain will cost you about 200 to 300 rupees every year. And then if you're using any plugins on WordPress like Divi, that would cost you $80, $89 a year. That's about 5,000 rupees every year just to have the plugin, like a drag and drop builder where you can create websites without any coding knowledge. And of course, the content and design, if you outsource your design to a professional designer, he or she will also cost you a lot of money, or an agency, or whichever route you take. See, right, there's a lot of work and a lot of costs involved taking this approach. So again, as I said, if you start with choosing a domain name, this is all that you would need to do. Basically, establish your idea, your register, acquire web hosting. Now there are types of web hosting: shared, cloud, and VPS. And then picking the right platform. You want to build your CMS. Basically, You want to build a website on WordPress or Joomla or Drupal or any other website builder, and then you're planning your website's growth. So that's about your hosting. But again, what I'm saying is I'm just showing you the traditional one. I'm going to show you the quickest and the fastest way through which you can build your website within minutes, and that's basically what I'm going to show you. But it's important to understand the basics before you can go and take the shortcut route. That's the reason I'm showing you what are the steps. Then you have your SSL, then installing the WordPress, the Divi builder, sitemap, architecture, designing the page, finalizing headers and footers. Headers are the top fixed bars and the footers are the top bottom bars that you see on the website. Header is where you find all the menu and other pages and stuff. And then of course you might need a professional email with your website, and there are tons of plugins that you would need. So the most basic ones, if you go through WordPress, then you would need to install a Divi builder, a WhatsApp widget for you to collect WhatsApp messages, link with MailChimp to be able to send emails, your Google Webmaster Tools, Analytics, and Yoast is for SEO, right? And then optimizing your content for SEO. But as I said, you don't have to do any of this because we've been doing this for many years and realized, the pain that our customers were facing, the pain that we were facing, and how can we make it much easier for everyone around us and for ourselves too. And that's when we launched our own website builder. It's called the Standout Website Builder. You would find it on our website. If you go to www.standout.digital, or you can go to app, that is app.standout.digital, and you would be able to find our website builder. It's right there. Now with our website builder, you can create websites in minutes, and it's a simple drag and drop tool. You don't have to know coding, you don't have to need to know any design skills. We've got some amazing templates done by professionals, by industry experts, and we've made it so simple that anybody with simple computer knowledge can easily set up and create websites, not for themselves, even for their clients. And in a traditional way, you would pay thousands and lakhs of rupees, but you can do this at a very, very low cost. And I'm going to show you show a quick demo on how the builder looks like, and then we're going to straight dive inside the builder, and I'll show you how everything works inside it. All right, so let's get started. So you can see that there we have sections and items. Now this is the text, and you can see you can just click on the text and you have this option called edit title. You can easily change the text right on the builder. So every page inside this builder is a combination of sections, and every section is a combination of items, and every item includes elements. Now pages like your web page, it could be xyz.com, and inside that page you have multiple sections. You can edit every section, customize it completely. Now every section will consist of images, text, videos, graphics, and those things are called as items. And of course every item, let's say an image or a video, is an element. So that's essentially what this means. A collection of items, collection of elements is item, collection of items is a section, and a collection of sections is a web page. That's how basically the whole website is structured. And of course, a collection of pages is your website. You might want to have multiple pages on your website: your home page, your contact page, about page, and so on and so forth. So you can see if you want to add any new section, you just need to click on the blue button and it says add a section. The moment you click on that, you can see there are tons of templates about every section. There are headers, projects, services, features, gallery, pricing. There's ready-made or pre-made sections built for each objective, and you can choose and you can just apply it. There you go. So now the section is applied. Let's look at how to add a page. Now the best part about this builder is that it auto adapts the style and design of the template. So let's say if you have chosen a template A, which is about furniture, and you want to add any, you want to add more sections, more items on that page. And when you select it from the collections, it asks you before adding, do you want to apply the same style as your page? So it auto adapts your page font, color, and style. So your page looks very, very aesthetic throughout. It looks completely in line and without creating any difference of colors or fonts or looking odd on the page. So there are tons of other settings as well, like the SEO, the widgets, page effects, and advanced settings. So we have done everything for you, where you can even customize your SEO, add the right keywords, title, descriptions, which will help your website start ranking on Google search. So that's something, this is also very interesting. So you can see the website is totally responsive. You just have to build your website, your desktop page, and it'll automatically adjust your site for tablet and mobile. So it's totally responsive. You don't have to edit separately, unlike the other website builders. And there you go, just publish your website and you're good to go. You just need to put in your domain name and it'll connect with the domain that you want to connect your site with. So it's that simple, there's no hardcore rocket science here. And I'm gonna show you how the whole thing basically works. So the moment you log in and sign up for our website builder, this is the sort of dashboard that you would get access to. This will be our own dashboard with your own username. Do make sure you put in a good username because that's important for you to remember. All you have to do is click on create a new site. The moment you click on create a new site, you would be able to access all our themes and templates. Now you can see there are tons of themes. There are themes for business, services, art and design, simple themes. So let's go to simple. You can see there are tons of different themes out there for artists, for beauty, architecture, startup, gallery, photography, a minimal coffee shop, and similarly for every sector, like for e-commerce as well. There are tons of themes like a boutique shop, toy shop, this shop cover, handcrafted bag, shoe shop, and there's some really great designs that you could choose from, even for music, fashion, weddings, lodging, technology, health and wellness, art and design, services. Let's look at services and let's quickly select a theme. So Yeah, let's say I want to like apply this theme, the 4-minute dog walk. So I just have to click on preview. The moment I click on preview, I will be able to preview the theme, how it's gonna look like on desktop as well as mobile. Let's say I like this theme, I just need to click on edit and I'll be able to start editing the theme right from the scratch. There you go. So I've just loaded this theme right now. Looks pretty decent. Now let's say I want to change this. Now this theme has a video background. You can see it's got a great video background or like an animation. Now you can choose and change your background as well. You can change your text and everything. Let's say I want to change my text. I click on edit title and I can easily go and I want your dog. So I can just change it. Let's say take me out for a walk, right? Because my name is Oscar, basically it's a dog. Take me out for a walk. All right, so this is just for demo and practice purpose, right? And yeah, and see, I can add new section right here. I can even change, let's say I want to change this image in the background. So I click on here, click on upload image. I can upload any custom image if I want. I can also choose the image from the gallery. So go to media center, and the moment I click on media center, you can see there are tons of images about people, nature, animals. Click on animals. I'm gonna look for, maybe you can see like I can easily scroll. Let's say this dog. Okay, why is it not loading? Okay, let's say this cat. Okay, it's already working actually. So let's select the dog. Let's select this dog. You see my background is already changed. I go back. I've changed my image to this dog, right? It's that simple, you know. And let's say you want to add a new section between these two sections. I can click on here. I can select. Let's say I want to add, let's say testimonials, or I want to add team. Let's say about the team, like who's behind this, right? So I can click select the sort of sections. Let's say I want to add this, and I've added like behind the scenes, the team who's working behind this company and things like that. You could easily add, guys. See, I was able to do it so fast and so quick, and all I have to do is publish. The moment I click on publish, I can name my site. Let's say dog walk. Save. Now you can see this is our pricing, and and yeah, to be able to publish, I need to buy this plan and I'm good to go. But I automatically get a free URL as well, and this is my free URL, and I can easily, you can see my site is up right here within minutes, right? I think within 5 minutes I got the site up with a nice looking design, and this is my free URL. Now of course, like, this is a free plan. If I want to connect to a domain, this is a pricing that is $149 per year is what essentially we charge, but this is not the price that you would get. I just want to show you guys how to do it, and you can create more and more pages. You can add another page right here. You can create multiple pages. You can create headers, footers. You can change your SEO settings right here. You can add any head codes. There are tons of widgets that you can add as well. Like on the section itself, you can click on this, the video section settings, and I go to section settings. There are tons of effects and items and widgets that you can add. Great.